Problem number 8. For each of the following quadratic functions, state the vertex and transformations that occurred to the parent function. Then sketch the graph on the grid provided. We'll notice on our vertex here that there's nothing added or subtracted in a parentheses with the x. So we're going to have 0, -4 for our vertex. And what that means for us is that the only transformation is that we're going to move our graph down 4. So when we do that, 0, -4 is here, and the pattern on the graph is from this point, 1 space to the right, 1 up. 2 spaces from our vertex, 2 spaces to the right and 4 up. And it's the same pattern on the other side. 1 space to the left, 1 up. From the vertex, 2 spaces to the left, 4 up. Letter B, our vertex. Change the sign, keep the sign. Which means that our transformations are left 3 and down 1. So I had to pause the video for a second, so I'm not quite sure where I left off, but with the vertex, think about what you had to do. You had to go left 3, that's where -3 is, and down 1 to get there. So the vertex really does help with part of the transformation. And then once again, the pattern is from the vertex, 1 space to the right, 1 up, and 2 spaces to the right and 4 up. And it's the same pattern on the other side. 1 space to the left, 1 up, from the vertex, 2 spaces to the left, and 4 up. And there's our quadratic, also known as a parabola. Letter C, vertex. Change the sign, keep the sign. 2, 9. And so in order to graph that point, we would have to go right 2, up 9. And the reason that I wrote that on the second line instead of the first line is, in general, we read the graph from left to right. And we have this negative right here as the first, very first thing, for lack of a better word, in our equation. And that thing is a transformation, and it reflects over the x-axis. Now, we're going to graph our 2, 9. So here's our right 2 up 9. There's our 2, 9. And the pattern, as you've seen on the previous two, would be right 1, up 1, except that we're going to flip our graph over the x-axis. So we're going to go right 1, down 1. And once again, we would go 2 spaces from the vertex to the left and 4 up, but we're going to flip our graph over. So from the vertex, 2 spaces and 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and we're going to copy that pattern. 1 space to the left, 1 down, 2 spaces to the left, and 4 down. And there's our picture.